we had a period of time where their beats were just enormous. They had that quarter where they're supposed to do 7 billion and they did 11 billion of revenue. That is probably the largest revenue beat in the history of revenue, in the history of business. That's why the stock did so well, because there was so much momentum. The beats were so big that, to your point, everybody had to catch up, which drove the multiple higher. So you had earnings going higher and multiple going higher, which is how we got to that peak in June of last year. But as you're pointing out, once the beats don't get quite as big, it gets harder. What I've been talking about this most recent quarter is as good as it gets. It's harder for a stock to keep momentum when the beats get smaller and when you don't feel like there's more exponential growth ahead, when you're just arguing about, is it 10%, 20%, or 40% growth next year? It's a lot harder to get momentum in a stock that just had these types of massive upsides for about 18 months.